Good morning. It is 9:46 in New York City. I wanted to take you guys through a day where a musician is going to play a show tonight. You know, there's not a lot of glitz and glamour behind it. You know, a lot of us work jobs beforehand, which is what I'm actually going to do right after I record this intro. But first, I wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the love you guys have shown some of my music recently. It really means a lot. And before I have to get to work, I can use this opportunity to tell you guys a little bit about this show, a little bit about how I got it, and a little bit about the rig I'm going to use if you guys are interested in the technical aspects. This is a show that an artist reached out to us to play to open up his album release show. It's a nice short opening set, about 30 minutes. It's honestly like a 10-minute walk from my apartment here in New York. We're going to sound check, and we'll play the show, and hopefully we'll get some footage of that as well. To tell you about the band setup, there is drums, bass, two main electric guitars, me included, and one aux member who is either playing percussion, acoustic guitar, and in 5 Death Rourke, 7-string. And yeah, I'm excited. Rehearsals have been super fun. The set is not too difficult for us, especially considering we just played the entire album in March, the last time we played a show, and that was a huge undertaking. But I'm going to be honest, guys. 5 Death Rourke is kind of hard to play. Specifically, it's kind of hard to sing. I did not expect I was going to play this song live very much, like at all. So that's been difficult for my voice, especially. Here's to hoping that I'm able to deliver. But unfortunately now I have to do work. I know. So thankfully I'm working from home. And as things develop, maybe I'll keep you guys posted. All right. See you soon. So, evidently I'm not very good at this yet, okay? It's about 24 hours after we played, and I'm looking back at the footage that I got, and there's not a whole lot of the process of putting on a show and all that, but there's a lot of show footage. So I'm going to show you guys some of that while I talk a little bit about what it's like to play a show in New York. We collected all our gear and we walked over to the venue. When you get to the venue, every single time, there's not really anyone greeting you at the door. You kind of just gotta like walk in and act like you've been there before, you know? You walk down into this particular room, which is the basement. This venue used to be Bowery Electric in New York. It is now Bowery Palace. So walk in, it's a great stage, and we greeted the sound guy, Charlie, who did a great job. Thank you, Charlie. We met the other bands, Power Creep and Tyler Oaken. Thank you guys for having us. It was a great show. And yeah, we were the last band to sound check because we were the first band playing. So we opened the whole show. Here's the problem, is our setup is a little bit convoluted. So we have a click coming out of an MP3 player because I used to run a laptop with tracks, but I kind of wanted to ditch the tracks this time. So we have click tracks coming out of an MP3 player connected to a headphone amp going to our in-ears. Yeah, that allows us to stay in time and really lock in, and just also helps Ryan start songs at the correct tempo because, you know, he starts some songs just on guitar, or other members do the same, and it helps us stay together in moments where not all of us are playing all the time. We did our sound check, and I'll include some sound check footage right now.
Way more rhythm guitar in my wedge, please, if you wouldn't mind. That's me, yes. Sorry.
My phone was on the stage for that, right next to my foot. I included the point where I talked to the sound engineer about raising the amount of guitar in my wedge monitors. Honestly, for an opening set, I was super excited about the turnout. We had a fun time. It was a great show. I actually got to meet somebody from the Peach Owl fan base, which was so crazy. Danny, shout out. If you're watching, you know who you are. He came up to me and introduced himself and was just so nice. And it was so crazy meeting one of you guys in person. Like, this is something that, like, to me has always just been on my computer, and then seeing it actually happen in real life is so strange. But that was really, really nice. We sold these signed Pokemon cards that my guitarist Julian just brought to rehearsal one day. We opened a couple packs for fun. None of us are like TCG people, and I thought it would be funny we would just pass around the batch of cards we got, and each one of us picked a card that we really liked, and we signed it, and we sold them for like $5 each, and we got rid of all of them. So that was really cool. Sold some CDs, and yeah, after we played, we had a great time watching the rest of the bands. Everyone did a fantastic job, and that's kind of what the night looks like when you're playing. You know, it's strange. You have the rise of the adrenaline, right, leading up to your set, and then the falling action of the rest of the evening. I'll speak for myself. I know a lot of people like love to go out after they play and like celebrate, which is honestly, like, I mean this seriously, so good for them. And I wish I could do that. But when I'm done playing, I just want to basically explode and like curl up into a ball and go to sleep. So it's tough when you're the first band because you want to be respectful and stick around for everybody. And I mean, thankfully, the other two bands were so great. They made it really easy. I don't know how people play like 2-hour shows. I genuinely have no idea. Our set was 30 minutes and I was dripping in sweat afterwards. I wish I got some more footage of setup and of us arriving at the venue, but I hope my recounting of this has been enough. And I hope some show footage has been playing right over there, and that's been fun. And I really appreciate all of you watching. That means a lot. You should check out our band, Cold Brew. Listen to our last album. Listen to 5 Death Rourke if you want. That's about it. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you next time. This is my Fender USA Professional Telecaster HS. I think this was a run they did in like 2015 or something, and it now has a Seymour Duncan 59 in the bridge and a Seymour Duncan vintage stack in the neck. It sounds really good. This is my first Telecaster I ever owned. They're just not for me. This is a fantastic guitar, which is why I'm actually selling it right now. So I can drop the reverb link in the description. But if you guys want this guitar, especially if you're in the New York City area and want to do local pickup, let me know.